beets, right? All right, beets. You can decrease your cholesterol, okay, by 40% just from beet fiber. 40%. So put beets in your diet, okay? And I go through the ABCs here. First, the B is beets, okay? Now, here's the thing. When you have beets, there is one effect that it'll have on your body, okay? Okay, which is you're going to have, your poop's going to be red. So you're going to have red poop.
So don't panic.
All right? Now, don't panic, and here's the choice. You can either have, leg pain and concerns about glaucoma and erectile dysfunction, or you can have red poop. Pick which one is better for you. Okay. So beets, add them to your diet. You can use them. Yeah, you can use them in juicing or other things.
I was just going to ask that if juicing counts.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't that get rid of the fiber though?
Well, here's the question. Actually, I'll address that right now. Actually, because I was getting there. Juicing, right? What I suggest people do with juicing is use a Vitamix. Don't juice with a traditional juicer because it does take out all the fiber. All the stuff that they scrape away, and you got all that stuff, and you're like, oh, look, it takes all. That's the stuff that you want, all right? So it's ridiculous in terms. There are some juicers that also somehow keep the fiber in, but the Vitamix honestly is great. So it's a couple $100. Have one for your kitchen. You can make all kinds of incredible things with the Vitamix. I've had one for years, and it's great. So that's where these are headed later. Okay, just so you know.
What is it called?
What? Vitamix. It's a
mix.
Vitamix. It's a special
Vitamix.
fast blender, and that it
It's a machine.
keeps. It keeps
It's a
all.
machine, it's not a mix.
Yeah, yeah, it's a machine, and it keeps all the fiber in. Okay, so another thing while we're on that in the mixing is carrots. So that's the C's of the ABCs. Okay, because carrots have beta carotene on them, and beta carotene also helps reduce cholesterol, okay? I know people think, oh, well, beta carotene has sugar. I mean, not beta carotene, carrots have sugar, okay? Because they have a lot of sugar in it. But I've got to tell you, it's not all the carrots that you ate that made you fat. I'm sorry. That's not where you got all the sugar that packed onto your stomach, all right? That it wasn't the carrots. They have fiber in them, and beta carotene, very good. So this is what I'm making later. Okay. Another one is an apple. So that's the A of the ABCs. Having half an apple a day has a huge effect on cholesterol. So you can just take half an apple, a carrot, beet, make a juice out of it, and that will help lower your cholesterol, right? And without having to take a medication. All right. I'd rather have an apple, beet, and carrot every day than Lipitor. And I want people to think that way too. Now here's another important one, all right, which is oatmeal, right? Now this is very important. Oatmeal can very much reduce cholesterol. You have to watch what kind of oatmeal you get. You want to get something like this, steel cut oatmeal. I had a friend who was trying to reduce his cholesterol with oatmeal. He was very committed to it. He had something like 5 bowls of oatmeal a day. I mean, he was really committed to the oatmeal. However, every time he had oatmeal, and it wasn't this kind, he put Equal on top of it, and he put packs of sugar on top of it. Okay? 4 or 5 times a day. So he was counteracting what he was trying to do. And Quaker Oats and a lot of the other oatmeal companies market to you the heart healthy thing, but they'll do it by selling you the oatmeal that has a sweet flavor or something like that, whatever type of apple, cinnamon. How do we both come up with the same one at the same time? Whatever type it was. So you want to have real oatmeal, okay? Not the type that has in a microwave. The microwave oatmeal does not reduce your cholesterol as much as real oatmeal that you have to cook, okay? There's something different about how much soluble fiber is in it. So that's really important, right? And don't put sugar and other sweetening things on your oatmeal, all right? Have it the way it was made. Yeah, definitely don't have it with lots of sugar on it. Now, and I had another person in that thing, he was so scared about eating eggs because he actually hadn't eaten eggs for like 20 years because he was scared of that was going to cause his cholesterol to go up, and it was already high, so whatever. And here's the thing, that was recently found out that that's not true, all right? eating cholesterol doesn't cause you to have cholesterol. He was avoiding eggs, but besides avoiding eggs, he was still eating ice cream and all kinds of other stuff, but avoiding the eggs. Doesn't work that way. Another helpful tip on this, all right?
Dr.
This is a
Danny.
huge one, all right? A lemon. Yeah.
I have a question about
Yeah.
sweeteners. What about a natural sweetener like agave nectar or honey?
Well, here's the thing. That's going to have a lesser effect. All right, so people should use natural sweeteners rather than the artificial things like extra and aspartame and NutraSweet and all of those things. You'd rather have a natural sweetener. Absolutely. So agave is a good one. Xylitol is another good one. It's XYLI. It's really the one I most recommend is stevia. Okay, but you have to watch because there's different types of stevia, and some have recently the food industry is trying to find a way to put stevia in it that's not good for you. So you have to watch how it's processed. I don't remember all the details on the top of my head right now, but there's 2 different types of stevia. I had it in one of our emails recently. So you have to watch for that. Stevia is actually the one I most recommend, and you can get that in dropperfuls or packets like this stuff, and carry those around with you to a restaurant so you don't have to have what they have. Have like a little plastic baggie that you put your own sweeteners in or whatever, but they don't spike the blood sugar. Lemons, okay? What you want to do is take a lemon in the morning when you wake up. Take a lemon, cut it in 4 pieces, all right? And take 1 piece and cut in quarters and squeeze it into your water. Drink the hot water and eat the lemon that's left, all right? And here's why. That helps cleanse your liver. And the process that the liver does is very important relative to cholesterol and production and so on, and cleaning out your body. So what happens is a lot of times people have liver clogs, blockages, bad filtration because the liver is a filter, and then that affects them having high cholesterol because all these things interact. So having lemon every day in your water or something like that early morning helps start your liver from processing things as a filter during the rest of the day.
Can you use cold water instead of, you said
I
hot?
guess you can use cold water.
You
Yeah.
only put a quarter in?
Yeah.
You said eat the lemon.
And eat the quarter, eat the other quarter.
Ooh.
Eat a whole lemon?
No, eat the quarter that you squeezed.
Oh, I see. Suck on it?
Yeah. The other, just get the lemon juice.
We dip it in sugar first, and then it's fine.
But I'm saying just use a quarter. Just use a quarter, put it in the water. The next day use another quarter.
4 times a day.
No.
Stevia.
Once a day.
Once a day, a quarter.
A
Okay,
quarter.
good.
Oh, okay.
Once a day, a
One lemon
quarter.
lasts 4 days.
Yeah, so it's a 4-day lemon.
You don't even
Okay.
you just suck out the
Yeah, just suck out some of the juice, squeeze it in. Yeah, exactly.
Read the bulk if you like.
Like the liquid? I don't know if it's the same.
Those are all
I don't
processed.
think I can answer it. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same. Okay, next one, I don't have this here, is green vegetables. The more green vegetables you can get, okay, the better, because green vegetables are fibrous. So you need to have fibrous green vegetables. That's very helpful for lowering cholesterol. Speaking of fiber, okay, this is a great way to get fiber, psyllium. Okay, you don't have to go to all the different processed, crazy, what are they called, Fiber Shore, and there's all kinds of them. I'm not saying they're necessarily bad.
Full or something,
Yeah,
something
there's all
clear
kinds
and
There's all those kinds, and you can use those. I'm not saying they're necessarily bad. Musol, etc. Psyllium, you have to get organic psyllium. Psyllium is a very highly sprayed crop. So when you get psyllium, spay in the extra $3 and get the organic one. But one thing is psyllium, 1 serving is 10 grams of fiber, which is a lot. Okay. Psyllium. It's a psyllium.
flaxseed.
And flaxseed you can also do. Flaxseed you can also do. So psyllium, if you take a spoonful of it, you put it in water or your favorite juice, or you don't want to have a lot of juice, you can have water and put like a little bit of cranberry juice or some kind of juice that you like. Or your lemon. Your lemon, mix it in. You gotta drink it quickly because psyllium, basically, once you mix it with the water, it starts solidifying. Is that the term?
no. Well, expanding. Turns into a gel.
Expanding. So you gotta drink it right away. You can't let it sit and stir. You gotta drink it right away. But you can do that twice a day. And I actually recommend having it twice a day, like sometime midday and sometime in the evening.